I want to talk to you today about your left arm, your left thumb, and a little bit about your left fingers. But before we begin, I want you to hug your cello to your body. Make sure that it feels comfortable against you, and then put your hands on your knees. Make sure that feels really good. Again, my left knee is a little bit behind my cello, and my right knee is really to the side of the cello. And that helps it to tilt a little bit, where the A string side of the cello is a little bit higher than the C string side, a little bit. Now, your arm, your left arm. What your arm does is it presses back toward your chest, toward your body. Now, if I just have my right arm and put it at this kind of angle and press against it, I can kind of see what my arm angle should be like. My arm isn't way up here. That's counterproductive and also puts a lot of tension in your shoulder. And your arm isn't all the way by your side, because then you lose all your strength. So you're just using your arm to press back toward your body. You can practice just doing that with your arm, pressing your arm back toward your body. And kind of see where your arm feels comfortable to do that. There you go. Should be nice and relaxed. Now I'm going to pick up my cello again. And I'm going to put my arm just like that. I have my first finger on the A string. And I'm gently now pushing down on my first finger into the A string, pressing back toward my chest. Now, I want to talk to you about thumb placement. This is something I see a lot of beginning cellists struggle with. A lot of the struggles are people put their thumb either all the way around the C string side of the cello, or even halfway on the neck. No. Your thumb should really go on the A string side of the neck, where you're not having to squeeze real hard. It actually makes the circle between your finger and your thumb a lot smaller. Just on the A string side. Now, one thing that is a little controversial is some people talk about playing with their thumb curved, like this. I play with my thumb flat. I've seen people do it both ways. My thumb is flat and it's relaxed, and I find when I do vibrato, it really helps me to do that. And we'll talk about vibrato in another video. But for now, practice having your arm at this kind of an angle. My elbow's nice and low. I'm not straining. And you press down on the string. The strength comes from your back, shoulders, through your arm and through your fingers. You never, ever play with your fingers clenched and tight. They have to be loose. What I would suggest that you might want to do is practice just pressing first finger down with just first finger and thumb, and then release it. And then second finger only, not with the first finger, just second finger only, press down on that and release it. Not hard. Third finger, press down, use your arm to press, then release it. Don't use your finger to press, use your arm to press. Keep your fingers soft. I have an autistic adult student, and I tell him not to have his fingers like rocks. Have your fingers like water. The energy has to flow through the finger. When you get tight fingers, it affects your sound. It affects every part of your playing. Any part of your body that's excessively tight will affect your playing. So just practice pressing down, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. Let your thumb move if it wants to. Don't keep it stationary. Like when I play my fourth finger, my thumb is further down toward my fourth finger than when it was when I played my first finger. Let your thumb move because you're playing one finger at a time with this. So your thumb is on the opposite, opposing your finger to help you to squeeze gently. And then you can try that with the D string and see, does my arm raise a little bit when I go to the D string? Go to the G string and see my arm is raising a little bit, the lower the string. Again, when we talk, and here's the C string, when we talk about positions, we think how a position, everything is very rigid. It's not. This is a very fluid thing. Every finger is its own position. So be very sensitive to the little movements that you have to make going from finger to finger, from string to string. And I want you to get away from the idea of playing with all your fingers down all the time. Like with your fourth finger, I want you to just, when you practice this, just press down with your fourth finger and your thumb. Don't have 1, 2, and 3 down with it. Just fourth finger pressing and then release it, relax. Third finger pressing and then relax. And now I'll talk more about the left hand and the left arm in other videos. But for now, this is a lot to take in. Thumb placement toward the A string side and getting comfortable where your arm is, pressing back toward your body. And always relax. Always be focused and relaxed. I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.